We saw Bigfoot. My name is Emily, and I've always been an avid camper. I enjoy the peace and solitude of the great outdoors. One summer, I decided to venture into the remote wilderness with my friends Alex and Sarah. Little did I know, this trip would turn into an unforgettable and eerie experience. We arrived at our campsite, nestled deep within the dense forest. The towering trees cast long shadows as the sun set, creating an eerie atmosphere. Our campfire crackled and the smell of roasting marshmallows filled the air. We laughed and told stories, but as the night grew darker, a sense of unease crept over us. Around midnight, we heard strange rustling noises in the bushes. Alex brushed it off as a raccoon, but Sarah and I exchanged worried glances. That's when we heard it, a low, guttural growl echoing through the woods. It sent shivers down my spine, and the forest seemed to fall silent in its wake. We huddled closer to the fire, our eyes darting around the perimeter of the campsite. That's when I saw it, a massive, shadowy figure lurking in the trees. Its eyes gleamed with an otherworldly intensity, reflecting the flickering firelight. The creature's massive form was covered in matted, dark brown fur, and its shoulders were hunched as if it were carrying an immense weight. Alex and Sarah finally noticed it too, and we froze in terror. The creature let out another growl, and its enormous hands, with long, claw-like fingers, flexed menacingly. I could barely breathe as I watched it, my heart pounding in my chest. We slowly backed away from the fire, our eyes locked on the creature. It stepped forward, revealing its towering height, easily reaching over 8 feet. Its eyes seemed to bore into our souls, and the silence was shattered by its heavy, labored breathing. Without warning, it let out a haunting, mournful howl that seemed to reverberate through the forest. We stumbled backward, our fear turning into sheer panic. Gathering what little courage we had left, we turned and ran through the trees, not daring to look back. We stumbled through the underbrush, our heartbeats echoing the pounding of our feet. As we finally reached the edge of the forest, we dared to glance back one last time. The creature was tearing up our things. I assume it was looking for the food we had left. We jumped in our car and drove home. Nobody said a single word for the 20-minute drive back. We never spoke about that night again. The memory haunted us, and the mere mention of the word Bigfoot sent shivers down our spines. It was a camping trip we would never forget, one filled with fear, uncertainty, and a chilling encounter with the unknown.